Hi and welcome, I'm Joy and this is my channel Yoga with Joy. So this is day 4 of our lunar series, the 30 days of yoga following the moon cycle from new moon to new moon. Yeah, we're on the waxing moon, that means it's getting bigger and we're slowly coming up towards the first quarter. Yeah, this practice we start lying down and then we get up and do some seated postures or seated exercises as well. And I really hope you enjoy it. See you soon. Just grab a mat.
La luna llena, la luna llena, la luna llena.
Let's lie down. So we have our knees hip width apart and feet hip width apart, feeling anchored, supported, resting on the mat. Feeling your body nice and heavy and relaxed. So we'll start with the eyes closed if you wish to, and our Ujjayi breath. So just gently breathing into the whole of the torso area, so that's your belly, your rib cage and your chest, keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed, arms relaxed. Taking a few deep breaths. Feel the whole area expand. You can always use your hands to feel the expansion. And feel the gentle contraction, the dropping down of the belly as it moves back towards the spine. Inhale, opening, exhale, gently closing. Lovely. That's great. And releasing the breath. Taking a breath in and then exhale both knees into the chest nice and slowly. And rock from side to side. That's great. So place the knees, the hands onto the knees. And exhale, opening the knees and then closing them. So it's inhale, opening the knees, and exhale, closing them. So this is massaging your back while opening up your hips. Giving yourself a nice hip warm up. And closing the knees and going in the other direction. Perfect. That's good. Keeping it lovely and slowly, going at your own pace. Depending on how you're using this, you might be day 4 of your menstrual cycle. So you might still be needing to go nice and slow and just really gentle. And following the moon, we're coming out of the new moon towards the first quarter. So beautiful waxing moon. So taking a few movements of the knees in towards the chest with the knees apart. Wonderful. Oh, that's good. Okay, and placing the left foot down and the right foot up. So you can use the strap for this one if you wish to in a moment, but place your hands behind your thigh at the moment and just point and flex your feet. And then circle the foot and the other way. And if you're using a strap, you can use the strap now and stretch out your hamstrings down here, all the way up the calf. Otherwise, you can just bring your hand to your thigh or up to your calf. Wonderful. And then placing the right ankle on the left thigh and bring the right hand through and the left hand over. We're coming into the leg cradle. Again, you can use a strap if you need to. Remember, you can have a block or a blanket underneath your head or cushion. Exhale the leg in towards you, stretching out the piriformis and the glute muscles on your right hand side. Wonderful, good. And placing the feet back down and lifting up the left leg. So have your hand behind the thigh and pointing and flexing your left foot. And circling your foot one way and the other way. Great. Good. And then just using a strap or hands behind thigh or calf, drawing the leg in towards you. Remember not to stretch too, don't overstretch so you're not pulling any muscles or anything. Lovely deep breaths through the nose. And then bending the knee, placing the left ankle on the left thigh, on the right thigh. Bring your left hand between and your right hand on the outside of the legs, of the right leg. And draw in your leg cradle, stretching out here, your piriformis and your glute muscles. Keeping things nice and slow and gentle. Lovely. That's good, then releasing down. And so we'll come up into happy baby and have a little rock from side to side. So again, you can be using strap or hands behind thighs. Lovely. Place the feet down and then turn onto your side and rest here for a moment. And then softly make your way up to seated. That's good. Okay, so here in seated, we'll bring the feet in together so that they're touching, and then have a little look at your feet, open like a book. Just for a moment, a little bit of a massage down the arch of your foot. And our feet being our foundation, how we walk on the earth, our grounding. And then from here, we'll keep our feet further away from our hips so that we've got kind of wider diamond posture in Baddha Konasana. And it's a nice way of stretching out the lower back. So gently inhale And then soften into this forward fold posture. Breathing in, lengthening, and exhale, softening the shoulders and the arms, stretching out the lower back and the hips. So it might be that you're not coming this far forward, it might be that you're up here still. That's fine. And you can always place blankets or cushions just here to rest. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, soften. And it might be that your hips are very flexible and you come all the way down to your feet. Rest your forehead in your feet. See whatever feels good to you. Take it easy though. Gentle, restful breaths. And begin to move back up, opening up the legs. So you've got a nice wide stance, but it might be that it's only this wide, and that's fine. So however it is for you. So from here, from this wide leg, we'll flex the feet so you've got nice strong legs. And then we'll move slowly from side to side to have a bit of a stretch out of the side here. A little flow one side to the next. Wonderful. That's great. And then back up to centre. And bring the hands together, clasping, and then we'll stir the porridge. So we're getting all the big cauldron. It's a bit like being one of the witches for our moontime. A moontime witch, where we're stirring, a wise woman, stirring the big cauldron. Conjuring up the moon energy, moon magic. Wonderful, good. And the other direction. Might be a wise man, so it doesn't have to be a woman. The wise man or the wizard. Or anything in between. Any wise person. Creating the moon magic. Wonderful, okay, and then back to centre. Placing the hands behind, opening up the chest. Have a little move round of your shoulders. Side to side. Great, and back up to seated. Taking a breath in, and we'll come into the twist. So if you're needing to sit on a blanket or anything, then please do, because it makes it a bit harder in the twist. Also, a block behind for your hand is really good. I'm putting my hands up on fingertips, because wide leg is quite different from cross leg. So take a moment in the twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, softening. Nice deep breaths. Feeling your face muscles relax. Feeling the twist from the center of the body. Breath in and exhale back to center. Inhale and over to the other side. Deep, steady breaths. Wonderful. And on the next breath, lengthen and gently soften back to center. Lovely. Now soften the knees. Okay, you're coming into cross-legged. Remember, you can be having a blanket cushion underneath your sit bones. And if cross-legged isn't comfortable, then you can be in kneeling. And take a moment in seated cat, so inhaling forward, exhaling back. You can have your hands on your knees, or if you feel to, you can accentuate it slightly by the hands coming off the knees and then back, depending on how you're feeling, what your body wants, what your shoulders want. It's quite different on your shoulders and your neck. Accentuating the movement slightly. Exhale. Remember, through your nose, Ujjayi breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring yourself up to seated. Placing the hands behind and your knees up with your feet on the mat or the floor in front of you, and knees are going side to side. Wonderful, good. That's perfect. And back to centre. And we'll find our way down onto the mat, coming down into our relaxation. But we'll start with the feet planted on the mat and the knees above towards the ceiling. Hip width apart, hands by the side. Take a moment to relax. Remember, this can be your Shavasana posture as well if you want. Knees up. And then take the knees into the chest and have a little rock around. So moving down into Shavasana, so remember your knees can be up or bolstered underneath the knees, or coming down, and you can place a blanket over you. And resting here, so fully resting your body, relaxing here into Shavasana. Total and complete restful relaxation. Your whole body is in deep peace. There's a peacefulness wrapping around you, feeling held and supported by Mother Earth, by the moon energy, the mother energy. Your whole body can fully rest. And you can rest if as long as you like. Feeling the relaxation right from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet. Right from your heart space to the palms of your hands. And deep relaxation resting in your hips. Feeling fully supported, fully relaxed. Your whole body is resting. And then either stay resting here, or you can bring your knees up and move over onto your side. Rest here for a moment. And you can start to move up to seated. Your blanket might become a seating aid. And with your eyes closed in a seated posture, take a few deep Ujjayi breaths. And then bring the hands to the heart. We'll close our practice with our 1 Om vibration. Breathing in. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me. Really lovely to have you. That was a wonderful day 4 practice. And yeah, look forward to day 5. So we move towards our first quarter of a moon. Of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you wish. And any comments below. So nice to hear from you. Of course, you can like this video. So I hope you enjoy this. You're enjoying this series, and we can see how we go with our moon. Looking forward to full moon. That's going to be intense. Lots of love, and see you tomorrow. If you'd like to become a member of this channel, then you can just click the join button below, and it will show you the exclusive membership perks. It'll be so lovely to have you on board. Namaste.